Good afternoon, YouTube family. Martinez Country Home here. So it's been almost 3 weeks since I've put out any videos, guys, and not because I didn't want to, but I got a second strike from YouTube, and it was supposed to be for 2 weeks, but it ran a little bit longer than that. Today's Thursday. Okay, well, 2 weeks. I'm not even sure if this is gonna upload, guys, but I got a second strike from YouTube 2 weekends ago on a Tuesday, I believe. And again, I went ahead and was speaking about the health crisis and some details about that, some regarding that, and I got a second strike. So I was prohibited from posting for 2 weeks. I did shoot a video on my backup channel, but I don't have a lot of subscribers there. Just to put the word out that I was out. I had gotten a second strike. So in the future, guys, hopefully I don't get another strike here, because if I do get a third strike, this will be the end of this channel. And I don't have quite the numbers to sustain a change like that, but I appreciate you, my core subs, y'all are always there, and I really appreciate y'all. Hopefully, if I do get struck down again, I'll be able to create another channel, and hopefully y'all can find me and subscribe again, because honestly, y'all well know that they're censoring very heavily, and there's you can't literally talk about anything. The censorship is in your face, the tyranny is in your face. They're not even hiding it anymore. So but anyway, I'm glad to be back, guys. Hopefully, like I said, it'll upload. And I just wanted to reason I wanted to shoot the video today was because just a little while ago I saw a post on I believe it's Epic Times, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description, how Joe Biden is asking the Department of Labor to come out with some kind of a policy where the private sector is going to require, for the private sector to require their employees to get that jab. I don't know if that's, I don't see if he'll be able to do that. But we're living in an upside down world, guys, where there's no rule of law anymore. You have pretty much outright corruption in all phases of the so-called leadership of this country. So I don't know if it'll pass, but I will leave the link in the description. So according to the story, there's about 80 million. It'll affect about 80 million workers in the private sector. Some of I believe the federal workers are, if I'm not mistaken, either they already are required to have the jab, the vaccine, or they are going to go ahead and require employees to have it. Now this is not the only story that is worth talking about. There's so much going on in the 2 weeks that I've been gone, guys. There's so much I'd like to catch up on with y'all. At times like this, I kind of wish I did have I can see why some of the content creators are going into other platforms like BitChute and Rumble, because you just literally can't talk about anything anymore on YouTube, as far as what goes against the narrative or goes against what the powers that be want. You'll get shut down. But there's a lot that we gotta catch up on, at least you and I with ourselves. But I know y'all are on top of it. I know y'all know what's going on and see what's going on. Honestly, guys, I've realized that now here in Texas, and I've mentioned this before, I'm not saying that it won't happen here or things won't get bad here, but so far Texas and my city in particular, San Antonio, has had it very easy as far as mandates. The governor here in Texas has been pretty good about as far as a conservative, how can I say it, as far as passing laws that are more along the lines of the Constitution. But like I've said before, guys, I don't trust any politician. To me, they're all slime balls. They always have an ulterior motive, and it's never for our benefit. It has to have either or it's part of some, I don't know, reverse psychology, some kind of psychological operation. That's the way I see all these things, guys. So I don't know, like I said, things are pretty good here compared to other places. Louisiana, especially New Orleans, they got hit by Hurricane Ida, and as last time I heard, there's still a lot of places don't have any power. People are having to go to they have to go to like local Walmarts or local places where they're passing out MREs and water. A lot of places still don't have any power. If y'all know anything, any updates in New Orleans or in some of these places in Louisiana, please leave them in the comments. But guys, I had a family member in our family. I'll just leave it at that. That in our family, one of our family members got sick, and it kind of taught me a lot about how the medical system is working right now. So if you're not vaccinated, guys, a lot of these medical personnel are being very rude. Some hospitals are just they're barely, they'll make you wait a long time. They're not really, let's just say they're just giving you a cursory glance. It's at least from what I've seen, hospitals are pretty much not even seeing you if you're not vaccinated. They're talking about how that there's a lot of they're full with people that have the COVID. So I don't know. It's just pretty crazy right now. But here in my city, as far as like the economy, mandates, it's pretty wide open. You can wear a mask if you want to, of course. I wear a mask sometimes, especially at work. I wear it. It's a requirement to go into residents' houses and stuff, around the office, things like that. But out here in the public, you don't have to go wear masks. Anyway, I'm sure y'all see what I'm seeing here in Texas. Again, like I said, it's not the tyranny like what's happening in Australia, in France, in England, in Canada. It's nothing like that here, at least not in this city. It's not bad. These people are crazy. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about the collapse and SHTF situation, but again, there's people all over this country that they're already going through that. People in New Orleans Orleans, people in New York, the homeless in California. I don't know if y'all seen this, guys. Another thing that I noticed, I like to watch YouTube. There's a lot of YouTube videos I like to watch, podcasts, stuff like that. Occasionally, I get suggestions, right? And I've been getting a lot of suggestions. Maybe like in the past month, maybe longer, but it's called Kensington Place in Philadelphia, and it's horrible, guys. The first time I saw one of those things, I thought maybe it was staged, but there's people literally walking like zombies there in Philadelphia, guys. The streets of Philadelphia. For some reason, they're taking, I don't know if it's fentanyl that they're taking, but there's some drug that they're taking, and they're just stooped over. They're either laying on the ground or sitting down, and they're like stooped over, guys. They're just literally, or standing in place, and they're just like bent over. You know, they're just, you know, it looks horrible. I'm like, man, this is the United States. For some people, guys, they're going through an SHTF situation. As far as the food here, the stock, groceries are stocked from what I've seen. Gasoline has stayed pretty much the same. Of course, y'all understand that the economy, we're all tied together. If the dollar collapses, there's some kind of economic collapse nationwide. You know, of course, we're gonna feel it. We all use the same currency. Like I said, a lot to catch up on. But another thing, guys, I don't know if y'all realize that Russia and China, Saudi Arabia, they're basically not using the petrodollar anymore. That's very important, because it's a very important development. It's not really good for us because, you know, although that should have never happened, we should have just stayed pegged to gold. But that means that eventually, someday, all those dollars that these countries have been holding, because you had to buy petrodollars with your own currency in order to buy oil, okay? And so those dollars, those petrodollars, you would hold them in reserve. Well, these countries are using those petrodollars. They're buying gold, they're buying property. Come on, guys. They're buying assets with them, right? Well, they're coming back to the United States, and eventually it's going to flood the country, or unless the Federal Reserve does something to put them away somewhere, or put them in the stock market, whatever it is they're doing. But it's important because those dollars got to go somewhere, and they're coming back domestically, and they're gonna hit the money supply. And you know, like I said, unless the Federal Reserve does something to put them away to where they don't circulate among the economy. You know what I'm saying? But that's been going on. That's been happening since this time that I've been off. I just wanted to get out here and talk to you guys. And this collapse that we are going through a collapse, guys, but it's like in slow motion. It's a controlled demolition. The United States basically, it's very obvious that they're trying to change it. It's very demonic, very satanic. I don't know if y'all heard about that church of, it's a satanic church. They're talking about how, you know, they wanted a petition, or not petition, but they were talking about how what the Supreme Court did about abortions is it's unconstitutional, because that they use the abortions as part of their rituals. I mean, that's it's not made up, guys. I mean, they actually said that. This world is crazy. We got and people are actually going along with it. You know, they're this world is literally crazy. I mean, I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir right here, but it's just amazing to see all this is happening, and all this craziness is actually being given credence, right, by other people. And you know, they're talking about it like, oh, you know, that's a good idea, or they're actually thinking about it. I mean, you know, what's good is bad, and what's bad is good now. You know, it's just been, everything's upside down. So much going on, but everything is, it's almost like they're getting us used to, it's like a slow, they're getting us, I don't know, getting us used to the way things are, like very slowly, you know, and gradually, right? But I have noticed that there's a lot of people speaking out. A lot of people smarter than I am are speaking out, and you know, a lot of people are starting to see that what's going on all over the world, what's happening here, it's wrong, it's illegal, it's unlawful. More importantly, it's unlawful. So hopefully more people rise up and keep on speaking out, you know. Guys, I just wanted to, I mean, I literally, just to goes to show you sign of the times that I can't even say everything I want to talk about. Like I said, I have one more strike and my channel's gone. My channel will be gone. A lot of the playlists that I have. And this was really, this YouTube channel, when I started it, guys, was just, I didn't really, honestly, I did not know much about making videos per se. If I would have had a better idea, I would have probably done a YouTube channel exclusively just to make videos. And if ever it happens that this channel's taken down, I'll create another channel that'll just be for making videos, if you know what I'm saying. This channel, I have a lot of my playlists for years. I mean, videos that I've accumulated over the years, things of that nature. But I've gotten a little bit more experience as to how things work, and you know. But anyway, guys, this thing with Joe Biden, with this thing he's talking about, that he's gonna go to the Department of Labor. It's a very important development. I know y'all do your due diligence and y'all research, and y'all know that, you know, what's going on. People are getting sick, but I see that if you take care of yourself with supplements, you eat healthy, you get sun, you get exercise, you know, you get better, and just keep on going. You know, there is people that are getting sick, guys. There's people that are dying from it. Well, usually these people are, they have pre-existing conditions. They die for other reasons too, which I'm not gonna say here, but yeah, guys, just keep prepping, keep stocking up. We're not seeing here in Texas, at least here in my city, I'm not seeing no shortages. Prices have been pretty stable. Now, what I do see, of course, like the loaves of bread, they're smaller. They might be, I mean, I'm just estimating here, they might be like 3 or 4 slices smaller than they were. I'm just estimating here, but the loaves literally look smaller. They're the same price, but they're smaller. they're maybe like 8% smaller. Like if I kind of like close my eyes and I think about how much smaller they are, I think they've lost about 8% of their original size. Ingredients, I've noticed a lot of food tastes different. Trail mix, I love trail mix. There's this trail mix in particular. It's a dark chocolate almonds with cranberries, and I think it has sunflower seeds. It's a trail mix, and that thing is still the same price, but it got smaller. It's, guys, I ain't lying, it's about, I want to say it's at least 20% smaller. The Hill Country at the HEB, at the grocery store HEB, they have these different trail mixes, right? And they're way smaller, at least 20% smaller for the same price. Right now it's like at $3.18, and the bag's small. I'm like, wow, man, like it's ridiculous. Come on, people. So yeah, the inflation, guys, I'm not sure if this is a slow burn. It's gonna keep on slowly getting worse. But as of right now, guys, I haven't seen any shortages. Only thing I do see, guys, is non-food items. Like when I go to Walmart, I've gone to Academy. There's more space. There's less items there for sale, but those are non-food items, guys. Sporting goods, home interior, stuff like that. Like furniture you would find at home, just simple stuff, nothing big. Like I said, those things they're missing. You could tell where the stores have gotten smaller, they've downsized, and there's more space in the stores. There's more room to put stuff. So they try to kind of restock everything in a way to where it looks, but you can't hide it. Especially at Academy, I noticed that right away. At Academy, guys, shoes went up a lot. That's another thing. I used to get this particular brand of Nikes, and usually you get them for they were usually like about $50 around there. And they always had the tag where we're gonna take 10% off, whatever. But a couple of weeks ago I went, and they had gone up $20 for those shoes, and it ain't nothing fancy, but it was a shock to me to see a jump so quick. Maybe in the span of I'm not gonna lie, it had been a few months before when I had gone to go look for shoes. But the last time I had got some, it was maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. I had got them for the $50. You know what I'm saying? But now they're $20 more. So, let's call it. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm getting a phone call here. It's the champ. It's the missus. Y'all take care of each other and love each other out there. That's what we're here for. God bless.